Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good day to all the participants of International Conference on Education, Humanities and Technology Research 2023. Okay, my name is Syamilah binti Musa. I am PhD student from University Technology Malaysia. So today I'm going to present my study with the topic personal factors related with vaccination, acceptance behavior among parents. So this is the content outline. First, I will explain the research background and then a statement, problem statement, literature review, methodology, result and conclusion. So first, for my background of the study, the vaccination program is one of the most effective intervention for reducing morbidity and mortality associated with vaccine preventable diseases or VPD and their complication. The example of VPD such as polio, measles, diphtheria, tetanus and pertussis, which can affect to the children. Parental acceptance of childhood vaccination is critical for high vaccination coverage and to lower down the incidence of vaccine-preventable diseases. For the problem statement, despite Malaysia have a consistent high vaccination coverage, which is over the 90%, but according to the administrative data, the outbreak of vaccine-preventable diseases, such as measles and diphtheria, still occur in the Malaysia. And study also shows there has been an increase in parents who are worried about vaccination for their children. Some parents have refused to have their children to be vaccinated. The loss of confidence in a vaccine and vaccination program can lead to a decrease in vaccine coverage without it significant. So this is my research objective and research question. For the research objective, number 1, to assess the level of personal factors, which is level of knowledge, level of attitude, level of belief, and also healthcare provider trust among parents in vaccination. Second is to assess the level of vaccination intention and vaccination acceptance among parents. Third, to examine the relationship between personal factors and vaccination acceptance behavior among parents. For the research question, number 1, what are the level of knowledge, attitude, belief, and healthcare provider trust among parents? Second, what are the level of vaccination intention and vaccination acceptance among parents? Third, is there any significant relationship between personal factors with vaccination acceptance behavior among parents? So this is my conceptual framework. My conceptual framework based on the theory of planned behavior. So TPB has been effectively used to explain a wide range of health behavior, including parental preventative actions such as vaccination for their children. So in my study shows that personal factors, which is knowledge, attitude, belief, and healthcare provider trust, is very important factors in influencing parent acceptance behavior on children vaccination. So for my literature review, recent evidence found that knowledge, attitude, belief, and trusted sources of information about vaccination from healthcare provider is a measure to determine of vaccination parental acceptance. Study has confirmed that parents' attitude toward vaccination are critical factor in predicting the vaccination acceptance. Study in Malaysia shows parents express their need more detailed information from healthcare provider regarding vaccination in order to make informed decision to accept vaccination for their children. Many researchers have reported poor parental knowledge of vaccine significantly have low confidence and intention to accept vaccination for their children. For the research methodology, researchers use a quantitative as a research design, and the instrument used for this research are adapted from the Rawan Habib et al. And Rosso et al. For the sampling technique, the researcher used population sampling technique, which is the questionnaire already was distributed to the 251 parents in the healthcare education institution. And the data collection, your researcher used e-form survey and sent through the email and WhatsApp. For the data analysis, the researcher used SPSS version 26. So for the result first is a result related with demographic data. Majority of the respondent is Malay, is about 88.3%. Second is India, 7.3%. Third, Chinese, 2%, and others is 1.2%. Okay, this chart shows the personal factors level, which is the level of knowledge, the level of attitude, the level of belief, and the level of healthcare provider trust. So we can see here the level of knowledge among the respondents is high, is about 46%. For the attitude, we can see here the parent have a low negative attitude toward the vaccination, which is 42.3%. However, they are still have a high negative attitude among parents toward vaccination. It's about 37.5%. This is a bad, not good sign for the vaccination coverage among the children. For the belief, we can see parents have a high belief towards vaccination, is about 49.2%, and high trust to healthcare provider is about 45.2%. Okay, this result shows the level of vaccination intention and also acceptance. We can see here there are high level of intention, vaccination intention and vaccination acceptance among the parents. Okay, for the relationship between personal factors and vaccination, as the normality analysis for both variables shows non-normality distribute, so the researcher used Pearman neuroanalysis to see the relationship between both. So the result, the relationship between personal factors and vaccination acceptance is positive, moderate, significant relationship between personal factors and with vaccination acceptance, with the p-value is less than 0.00. It shows the higher the personal factor, the higher the acceptance level. So for the conclusion, overall respondent had relatively positive personal factors toward vaccination in children. However, negative attitude toward vaccination were found among the parents. Therefore, effective education and promotion strategy should be developed to increase vaccine acceptance in parents. Future research should focus on a comparative study on how national vaccination program, such as those in Malaysia and other countries, can affect children's vaccination acceptance should be considered. This is my references. With that, I end my presentation. Thank you.